Alright guys, so we did get a pair of Travis 1s in the store. So, kind of helped out with a little legit check, but I wanted to show you guys just an up close of these. These are the Fragment highs in a size 6.5. So we did find out that they are non-authentic. So the way we figured that out, there's a few things that kind of threw me off about them. Just from the jump, the box itself is very faded blue. The real one's like a darker blue. I think it's a little bit shinier. You guys know the black light test, we always do that too. Stamp right there for you. No code underneath this either. No date code. No quality control sticker on it either, but just also just to take a quick look at the shoes itself. I mean, personally, I've never seen a real pair too much in hand. I've seen them in a lot of videos. Quality on this pair is actually not too bad though. I mean, there's like little widow's peak right here. I don't know if you could see that right there. I don't know if that's normal or not. And I also assume that this is way too dark of a yellow, but just thought I'd show you guys some cool little interesting shoes that hopefully you guys don't buy fakes, and hopefully you guys can watch out. One last thing also, sorry. Show you guys the insole really quick. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just the sticker itself and kind of the quality of the insole doesn't really look that good, but yeah, hopefully that was a little educational for you guys. But are they brand new too, or are they used? Where'd you get this one from?
I got it from one of my friends that's in LA. He works at Cool Kicks.
Oh, okay. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure if it's authentic. Yeah, I just feel like there's probably just a few things that are kind of throwing me off about them. But pretty much like most of the colors like different. So just to be safe, I'm probably gonna hold off on them. If you want, are you still trying to like do something with the hoodie if you want to trade right now?
Yeah, actually, you have they're changing it to
You just like wore it once or something?
yeah, man, it's too good. I thought it would have fit, right? But then I was like, nah.
Cool. So for the hoodie, like pretty much when we got it, we paid like 3, so I probably just want to pay the same, like 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So 3 and then 530, so it'll be 230. Yeah. You want to do that cash or card? Card. Yeah, these are fresh.
I'm not even in the 14, but these is 20.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool big box. Cool. So, like you guys just saw, we had Isaiah. Sorry, Isaiah's been a great customer, so I know he didn't try and sell me fakes on purpose. I know a lot of people think that, but I know that he legitimately just thought that they were real, so we're actually going to educate him and you guys, hopefully, so you guys also learn not to buy fakes. So the first thing when I noticed, it was the color of the boxes were different, and now you see like the sizes are different too, even though yours is a bigger size. Yeah, so other than that, the stickers are a little bit different too. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but this one's like kind of like more green. This one's kind of like more like teal almost, like darker. And then this one has lines going through it. I don't know if you could see the lines. Yeah. This one doesn't. Typically, sometimes the fake ones will have the sticker, but no lines in it. The paper is different. Right, this one's like really pink. This one's like kind of faded. And then the other thing that got me was when I looked at the laces, I just felt like they were too big, like too long. Like see how long this bag is? Yeah. It's like a little bit longer. Same thing with the circle like laces, just felt like they're kind of different colors a little bit too, but just felt like that was different. And then the biggest thing was just like when you look at the shoe by itself, you can't tell. Like, it's not a bad fake. but then when you put them like next to each other, you can see like this is darker, the soles are darker, and the shade of brown's like lighter all around on this one. So, and then also like the laces were kind of different. Like this is like a little bit more shiny, this one's like a little bit more matte. I mean this one's shinier, I think. I forget. They just look a little different. But yeah. And there's only one thing that threw me off under the black light test too. I don't remember if it was this pair or this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah, like these marks right here. On most Jordan 1s, they're like kind of like a pinkish mark, but this one's like white, bluish. I don't know what color to call it, but sometimes people would put that on there to like rub out some stamps and stuff from the factories. But yeah, that's pretty much like the biggest thing for me. There's just a lot of inconsistencies, but hopefully that helps. All right, so that's actually pretty crazy. We had 2 Travises back to back, both fake. I mean, the first one was a little bit more obvious. Like I said, the box was just completely different. The sizes were just kind of weird. The other one, honestly, it took me a little while to kind of, you know, investigate and look. You guys probably watched me look it over, but you know, I'm glad I got to educate him. I'm glad that I bought like 3 or 4 pairs in the past day, so I really got to see what, you know, real pairs look like, what's the similarities and the differences. So, you know, kind of halfway into the legit check, I was like, well, I'm pretty sure these are fake, but let me see if I can find more inconsistencies in it. So that happened. I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of stuff. We also have, we had another deal that happened right in between. We bought these UNLV dunks for $180. I believe they're at $210 right now. So not a bad deal. We just don't have any dunks in right now, so if you guys have like dunk lows, we're trying to cash out if we can. Obviously, like, we can't pay market prices. We're, you know, we sell stuff at market value. So if you guys have some stuff that you're willing to let us have and kind of work out some deals, like, we try and pay pretty good on dunk lows. We don't like crazy lowball or do anything like that. I mean, like I said, these are $210. We paid $190 or $180. I mean, that's, to me, it's not terrible. If anything, sometimes it's better than payout. But we also had him, he bought this from us. He said it was too big. We actually have another customer that's been eyeing this, so we hit him up. We're gonna see if we can get that deal going. But this is the Yay Must Be Born Again by Cactus Plant Flea Market. It's crazy, this one goes for a lot. We've had 3 in so far from the store, and they always end up selling. So hopefully we can try and capture some more deals with you guys, and yeah. All right, guys, so hasn't really been too crazy of a day. You know, we've had a few like sales here and there, nothing too crazy, no like big cash outs or anything. Well, I guess there was one good cash out. I didn't really get to mention it. I'm trying to see where all the pairs are, but we got, you know, somebody did send us or cop some bread 11s. Paid like $250 on these guys. That's a pretty good deal. We'll sell them for like $320. They're really clean. Somebody sold us some used guavas in a 10.5. That's my size. Tempted to keep it. Paid $580 for that one, which is another good steal. We're probably gonna price it like around $720 maybe. So that's a good one. Tempted to keep it, honestly. We copped these for a steal. If you guys don't know what this is, these are the Confetti 8s, part of like the championship pack. There was this one and then like a like creamish one, but they're not too bad in condition. I mean, it's just another Jordan retro. The quality on this one's actually pretty nice. So we copped these. We're gonna sell these for maybe around like $160. We sell like a lot of our used retros for $160 because I think that's a really fair price for used retros in good condition. Like, granted, if they're in worse condition, like, we might not even buy them, or we'll just sell them for like $120. Like, I bought a pair of Carmine 6s today, sold them in 30 minutes because I posted it for $120. They were used. Just thought I'd throw it up for a steal. So, because Carmines just don't really move for us like that. So we also got the light box set up with some off-white dunks. Those have been moving well for us. Those are, I think, right now $440 on the market. We got them at $4. Let's see what else. DS Obsidians, size 9. UNLV dunks, I think I mentioned that one earlier. We copped, what is this, a 10.5 in the blue Sakai waffle. And also we picked up some UNC dunks. But I did want to show you this one pair. We copped for a steal, all right? And the reason why we copped is because I knew that we can clean it up. So right here, I cleaned up one of the pairs, but here's what the first pair looked like in the box. This is how it came. This is what, you know, we saw. All the dirt, all the yellowing, like all the dirt. So they just look low-key like beaters, you know, laces are dirty, all that stuff. But we cleaned them up. We paid 40 bucks for this. I mean, 40 bucks is a steal regardless. But I mean, they are beat, they are used. Not in the best shape. Like, look at that. That just looks gross. But we did clean them up. So here's that side by side. Hopefully you guys could see how well we did. We unyellowed the soles. We cleaned up. We cleaned the laces too. Like, you can see the difference. Even when we turn it to the side, you guys can see the difference right there. Color of the toe cap, just all of the dirt and the blemishes. Even right here, we try to unyellow that as much as we could. So this one's more yellow than this one. Or I shouldn't say we did as much as we could, just because this pair, we only did one session in the sun with it. Honestly, it'll be like even wider if we try it one more time. But I just want to show you guys the difference. It took me maybe about, you know, 30 minutes of my actual time to do this. We let it sit out in the sun for another 30 minutes on both sides. So really an hour and a half. But, you know, I turned this $40 beater that you could probably find on OfferUp. You could probably find on Facebook for like maybe 60, 80 bucks. You know, someone will let it go and you could turn it into something super clean like this. This is something that we sell in the store for about $160. You know, it is a little bit more used, so we might price it a little bit lower, but you know, we had this in store at $150. We actually sold it for $120, a part of our Labor Day sale. We had another one just like this, but we bought that one for $50. But yeah, so we sold it for $120, and so that means we made 50 bucks. Made 50 bucks out of a $50 investment. We're probably gonna do the same with this, except we paid 40. Yeah, so if you guys, you know, put in the work and have some spare time, you guys can definitely make a good flip. Like, things to keep out though, like point out, like there's no real cracking. Like, there's a little bit of creasing, like that's not too bad. Like, people won't really care about that. But if the paint is stripping or cracking super hard, I would stay away from that. Like, if there's stains and cuts on the leather, like if there's little tiny nicks, like that's not terrible. But sometimes there's like cuts that are super deep and noticeable. Like, see, like these little nicks right here, that's not too bad. It's not super noticeable. If anything, I could even touch that up with some paint. But you know, some shoes have like gashes in them. They got some real scratch marks on the toe box that are super noticeable that you can't really fix unless if you really sand down the leather, fill in the cracks, do all that stuff, and that's just way too much time. But something simple like this, I did it in my free time and time passing, and so I just kind of want to show you guys that little flip. Yeah, sorry, long-winded. Show you guys what we picked up for today, showed you that, and then we're gonna go ahead, hopefully skip over to maybe a little bit of Friday and Saturday, and we'll kind of end off the video there. All right, Sneak Peek fam, thank you guys for watching so much. I just wanted to upload this small portion just because it was a legit check video. It's almost a little bit more helpful for you guys, so I wanted it to, you know, kind of be titled that way, so that way you guys can kind of find it and learn from it. So we do have footage from Saturday. Saturday was crazy. We spent like over $15,000, so make sure to look out for that footage. It should be up in maybe a few days. We're on the road to 10K subs. We're at 8,100 something, but on the road to 10K. Once we hit 10K, we're gonna go ahead and do a giveaway. So make sure to subscribe, follow us. Check us out on Instagram at Holy Ground Shop. You can also shop our website, holygroundshop.com. And other than that, I don't know, it's like a little sneak peek right there. Oh, little bit of merch right there. So we got some merch coming. This is my first time wearing it. Just kind of testing it out. We're gonna see what it looks like on other people. Make sure it's a product that we really like and want to make sure that we go forward, you know, releasing it. This is just merch though for the shop. Like, it's nothing like super crazy. It's just like kind of our first ever shirt that we made for it. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking, so make sure to stay tuned. Hopefully we can have like a release date, show you guys a little, you know, preview of it. I mean, you guys saw a quick little snippet of it. But anyways, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching other videos, finding us, sharing about us, because, you know, our views have kind of tanked down. We used to get like 8 to 10K. We're kind of hitting that 2.5K views, which I'm still super grateful. Like honestly, as much as it hurts, I have to remind myself that I at least have people still watching, supporting, and wanting to come through, shop with us, sell us stuff, all that kind of stuff. So shout out to you guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.